Texas, Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on another SEC rival, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Texas A&M about to boot it away to start this game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Alabama's offense will get the first possession of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Off play action. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock him up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. So Texas A&M's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, Dave.
Oh, he's got some space. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards with so much speed, so hard to stop.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Downs. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down, because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. A strike downfield. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He gets it down to the 28-yard line. Not enough to move the sticks, and now we'll see what they do on 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Downs. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Steps away. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got a man, it's Saunders. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play action fake. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The throw to the outside is complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a 1st at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. Off play action on 1st down. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! Follow the blockers. The offense
tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead down 7-3.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
We're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Slings it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Breaks into the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He might want another play. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. With the catch, it's Durant. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering him. It would be a good idea to get a hand on him. Listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 8 over Vanderbilt. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Quick release on the RPO. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Yeah, great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
Fires complete on the crosser. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on first. There he goes! They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. It's complete to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down, he'll throw it. Big fella moving. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown time!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Downs. Working that left side now. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. That's caught, it's Saunders. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds his man. It's Isaac. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He wants to throw it again. They're setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Makes the grab. It's Isaac. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. And the Aggies are facing third and inches. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Durant. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On first and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Snagged in the middle, it's Saunders. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Downs. The short hands. It's Durant. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 25. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. The quick out. It's a fumble. And just like they drew it up, right? Put it on the ground, get the first down.
Man, when these receivers fumble the football, oftentimes it's out in the open field. You have no idea who's going to jump on it. That's oftentimes how you see scooping scores. He's lucky he was able to recover his own fumble.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Bama! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And they tack on the extra point to cut the lead to 21-17. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Downs. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Throws for the tight end. It's complete. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold on.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. Looking downfield, it's Downs. Fires to the right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. They go to the ground, and they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Ooh, and they almost had another one. And this defense is dialed in, man. The interception on the last possession, almost another one there. They've got a really good read on this passing game.
Finds his tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some...
Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Downs. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? The go-ahead touchdown called back after the flag, and this offense going to have to regroup quickly. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And it's right down the boulevard. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, Back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
He's got it on the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Reads it, fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass on 2nd down. Right on the money. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Bust through behind his pad. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Defense showing blitz here. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Touchdown, Alabama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And that was one of those gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We got to get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it was the quarterback. I thought it was the receiver. Whatever.
Looking to throw, it's Downs. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
He'll keep it himself. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Fires to the big fella. Turning it on! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The offense set for a 1st down play. Snap it to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Off the play fake. Using the quick game. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.